Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Lambert's rendition of Dark Souls 3. It's a good thing I decided not to try and film me successfully attempting this jump from the locked door, uh, running to that tree and jumping onto the roof, because it took me a solid 25 tries. It was a big would have been a big waste of time, so it's a good thing I decided to do that off camera. But I just successfully made the jump after what felt like a solid hours worth of attempts, but finally made it up, so let's continue on this way and pick up some loot and continue on with the walkthrough. Homeward Bone, I think we all know what that is by now. Continue on this way. Oh man, this game. Look at that. One thing I do love, I have to say, about these Dark Souls games is a majority of the places that you could actually see are areas that you can explore. Like if you see way off in the distance, just right on top of my helmet there, that's where we found our first bonfire, and then along the cliffside there, that's where we made through killing some hopeless hollows. And then that bonfire right above my helmet there is where we fought a Udix Gundyr. I always appreciate that about these Dark Souls games. I could truly explore majority of the areas that you can actually see. So, before I go in there, I just want to walk around here, make sure there's no loot to be missed. Because we can't miss loot now. That's no good. So we have a little passageway through here. Oh, we have a crystal lizard. I totally forgot about his presence here. Let's take him out. So, that's a younger brother of the big crystal lizard. I'd prefer the crystal lizards to stay in this form. They're a little bit easier to deal with, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So, either way, let's continue on. I could jump down here, but then I will have to make that jump from that tree to that roof again, and honestly, there's no way in hell I would put you guys through that. So let's make our way back this way. And we'll enter the building through this way here. Hut, hut, hut. Eventually we'll find an entrance. There we go, there we go. Alright, so we're going to slowly and carefully walk through here.
You.
Looks like we have an old friend here.
Me, Pickle Pea. Me, Pumperum.
Alright, Pumperum, indeed, I agree. Pumperum all day, every day. Anyway, Estus Shard. Excellent. This is why I wanted to come up here early. Having an extra Estus flask up here is a very clutch thing to pick up early on in the game. So if you want to, let's take a look at that. If you want to read that real quick. I'm lazy. I don't read for you guys. You all know how to read, so I'll just let you take a quick look at that, read it, or pause the video if need be. But that's the Estus Shard item info. So here, Pickle Pea here. You could come up here when you collect certain items through the game. Now, if you come up here and you could drop certain items from your inventory. I believe you have to go in your inventory here. And if you leave an item, our good friend Pickle Pea will take the item and replace it with something else. Now, I don't know all the guidelines on Pickle Pea and what you give and what you get, but I'm gonna try and leave a Homeward Bone and see what that will get me. So we'll leave one, see if that works.
Pickle Pea.
All right.
Pickle Pea.
Ah, interesting. So we get the emote call over. Very interesting. Cool. I would love to take that. And iron bracelets. Alright. Very nice. Very cool. All right, so just like that, you got some items. Let's take a look at those. Those, I guess technically they'd be gloves, right? The bracelets. Yeah. Let's see. Iron bracelets. Ooh. Bracelets of the Night of Sunlight. Very interesting. Everyone loves a good Sunbro, and that looks like we got one piece of Sunbro armor. Now, there's a bunch of notes here, or messages. I'm assuming it's a illusionary wall. Let's find out. Ah, what do you know, illusionary wall. Alright, so if you make your way through here, jump down, you're going to find yourself a nice chest. Praise the chest. What do we got? Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. Getting that ring this early in the game is incredibly useful because you're scrounging for souls in the beginning. You need as many souls as you can get. I'm gonna equip that ring right now. Let me show you what it's all about. If you want to take the time, pause the game, or pause the video and read this info. The Covetous Silver Serpent Ring will allot 10% more souls per kill. And that is just fantastic in the early game. We are going to absolutely love this ring throughout this playthrough. Make this jump so I don't have to take fall damage. Not that it matters. I just want to see if I can do it, and I can. Very good, very good. So we are going to, I don't think in my last playthrough, no I didn't. I didn't actually light this bonfire. To light this bonfire, we're going to put the coiled sword that we picked up from Eudix Gundyr. We're going to stab that into this bonfire, or this pit, I guess you want to call it, this potential fire pit. And let's make ourselves a bonfire. Alright, bonfire lit. Excelente. Let's take a seat. Get our Estus flasks back. Now, you could see that we have a tune spell as an option now. Now, if I had some sorceries and I had the intelligence or faith to cast these, I would go to tune spell, pick from these potential options of sorceries, and equip them in a attunement spot. But, like I've said 1,000 times, won't be doing much magic early on in the game. Storage box, if you have extra items, every item you have has a certain amount you can equip, and if you go over that limit, then that item will be entered into your storage box, which you can access at any bonfire. So probably won't be using that much, so not much to worry about. Burned Undead Bone Shard. There are items throughout the game called the Undead Bone Shard. When you collect these, you come to this spot in Firelink Shrine. If you burn that item, it will make it so your Estus flasks heal you for a little bit more. So throughout the game, throughout your progression, you'll pick up more bone shards, and you can come here to level up your Estus flasks. So now I did promise you guys I was gonna fight the samurai sword wielding baddie over this way. So let's see if we could take him on. We'll get rid of some of the lower level hollows in our way. You're not gonna fool me this time, guys. Stop sleeping on the job and just get on it. Okay, so we have our good friend. It's probably hard to tell right now, but he is wielding a samurai sword, and he doesn't have much for armor. Seems like he's wearing tatters, but I'm going to go ahead and equip my fire bombs, because honestly I probably won't be using these in any other situation, and this guy can be tough, so I'm going to equip those and see if I could utilize those throughout this fight. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of terrified right now. So let's see what happens. Owies. Yeah, so you can see he does some damage. And I missed with my charged attack. That's a good start. Missed again. OP playing right here, as you can tell. Haven't even hit him yet. Here, let's see how he likes a taste of my firebomb here. All right, you can see that did massive amounts of damage. This is going to be Very interesting. He also, you could see he ate up a majority of my stamina there. Oh. Okay. I would have preferred to fight him in a more honorable way, but you know, this is Dark Souls. You know, they don't cut corners for you. So you know what? It's the way she goes. All right. Now I didn't get his loot, but common Dark Souls trick: if you just quit the game and then join back up into that game, you can get that loot. Now I'm not elite YouTuber. I don't edit my software. I just try to get good solid raw footage and upload that, so I'm not going to be cutting through all these loading screens. I apologize for that. But we'll continue our game and hopefully collect that that his armor set and sword that he drops. So let's see. There we go. If we make our way up here, our hard work will be rewarded, and we get the Uchi Katana, and the Master's attire, and the Master's gloves. Let's take a look at that real quick. Uchi Katana. You can see the red 16. I do not have the dex requirement at the moment to wield this weapon. It's slightly better. Well, it's better than my longsword, and the scaling for dex is much better. You can see that number next to the physical 115 at 46, so the scaling is slightly better so at level 16 dex. So you can't use that. If you would like to read the item info, I'll hold that for a second. And also, he dropped some attire, so if you want to take a look at that real quick. The Master's attire, very pretty stuff. Look at that, it's gorgeous. So if you want to take a look at that, that's fine. Let's look at the stats. I will not be equipping that. It's very light, but that's about it. I mean, this knight armor is has a lot more defenses on it than this, basically this cloth does. So I won't be equipping that anytime soon. And also we have a locked door that we cannot open right now. But there's loot. No, that's the Dark Souls way. It's gonna tease you. Can't get there now. Maybe if I buy some expensive stuff. Who knows? Alright, so that is that. He's down. I took him out the honorable way. Wink, wink. So that is that. Let's, I think it's time to head out of Firelink Shrine. We've pretty much done everything in the shrine. So let's progress. You know what? Before we head out,
produced the mark of to Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
She just told us, hey, go to Lothric and progress the story, is basically what she said. So let's
very well.
Let's grab a level or two while we can. Alright, so we're only be able to get one level here. Let's see. What do we want to level up, folks? What do we want to level up? I think I'll go with, I'm going to start raising my dex, just give it one. You know what? Instead I'm going to go strength. I believe there's a weapon somewhere in this next area that requires 16 strength that I'm going to want to use. So I'll just go with strength for now. Alright, thank you. Thank you for that. Let's travel the High Wall of Lothric, a new area in the game. Alright, we have some more areas to explore. So we're trapped in this room at the moment. Let's see if there's anything we can do here. If you see that sword, that kind of looks like the bonfire sword, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, let's move on. Here's our one and only exit. Okay, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Woo-wee. I just said woo-wee. Nice. Uh, I mean, come on, though. That is gorgeous. Wow. Chances are we'll be going through a majority of these areas as the Dark Souls way. But, yep, that is gorgeous. That is Dark Souls. Ah, we have a bonfire down there. Excellent. Praise the roll. Yep. Okay, so let's progress. Let's rest at this bonfire. I'm actually going to unequip. Actually, I'll leave the fire bombs on for now. But we have our first bonfire in the High Wall of Lothric. Let's take a rest. All right, very good. So there are a couple ways we can go here. We can take this stairway, and we can take this stairway here. This stairway I'm facing now will actually progress us through the level, but we have to check out everything. And this stairway is going to lead to a, well, you'll just have to wait and see. We're going to check out this way right now. If you go through this area here, you'll find a jerk archer that if you did not take out, you'll romp through this area and get your tuchus kicked. So it's a good thing we took him out. We got a big dog here, and he's a stupid dog because he tried to mess with us, and that was not wise. We have some guys trying to hide in the bush here. I didn't mean to backstab, but I'll get the job done. Take any souls we can get, especially with that ring with the 10% upgrade. We want as many souls as possible in this early game. So let's see what we got for us now. We have a big guy wielding a big axe, and we just got his attention. So let's see how he chooses. Alright, so you can see he has a lot of health points, and he has a huge axe, so chances are you don't want to get caught by that. But a nice backstab always gets the job done. Then I'll charge my two-handed strong attack for the win. Very good, very good. We have a... Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, why did I... What the heck was I doing there? Oh, well, that was funky, if you will. But we'll just take him out. Next time won't be so easy for you, buddy. You won't get any shots on me, I promise. So, we'll check down here first. There's a locked door down here. That does not. Well, it's not locked. It just doesn't open from this side. So let's see. Let's kill you. Pick up another soul item. Thank you. And you can see that this does not open from this side. This will be a shortcut that we can create later on in the game. So we won't worry about that right now. We'll just continue with this path here and go up these stairs and continue exploring. Now, there is a very tough enemy here that's going to turn into a big snake monster. I don't want that to happen because big snake monster is it's a tough fight, and if I could just kill him, then I'll do that. There will be another enemy like that later on in the game, and I'll let him pop so you can actually see what he looks like. But with this one, I just wanted to take him out quick. So. Nice, we have the longbow and some standard arrows. That's going to be a very important, very valuable weapon later on in this level because there's going to be a pesky flying type critter that I'm going to want to kind of cheese with arrows and take him out so he doesn't, you know, make my life a living hell. So that's that. Once again, High Wall of Lothric. It's very nice. I like the design. Very yellow. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And I mean, these trees, like, I don't know how that happened. It doesn't seem very comfortable, but, you know, it's Dark Souls. It's not supposed to be calm and soothing. It's supposed to be pretty screwed up and dark, hence the name Dark Souls. So... Alright, so that's this section. There's nothing else you could do here for now. Like I said, that is unopenable from the side, and we picked up the longbow, which is why I came over to that section over there. So I think I am gonna call it here. I have to make these videos short because it takes me forever to upload these videos, so I think I'm gonna call it here. But that was very successful. And actually, you know what? Before I call it, I'm gonna make a trip back to the Firelink Shrine because there's something I forgot to do. So let's do that before we call this video. So, as you recall, I picked up an Estus shard. Our good friend Andre here.
Ah, well,
Likes
tis
to
good to
use
see
those.
ye and what needs.
Reinforced Estus flask. Would you like to give him your shard? Of course I would. Reinforced, increasing the number of uses? Absolutely. And like that.
Prithee,
Thanks,
be
Andre.
careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Yep. You're the man. We all know it. You are very, very pivotal to my success. So you can see I only have 4, but you have to rest at a bonfire, and voila, you see now I have 5 Estus flasks. That is spectacular. So let's travel back to the high wall of Lothric. Alright folks, we made it back to the high wall. I think that's all for today. We got a lot done though, so it was a good run, a good third part. So join me in my next video, and we're going to take on the other part of the High Lothric Wall. Hopefully advance, kill some new enemies, and overall just have a wonderful time. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Hint, hint, and send a like. Click on a like for the video. It helped me out a lot. I'm still getting used to this whole YouTube video world, so you know that kind of thing always helps me out. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will definitely see you guys in a later video. Adios.